Good afternoon. Oh, nice echo. Afternoon, Ignite. Welcome to Learn How to Leverage Intune support for Microsoft Graph and PowerShell to enable a powerful automation and IT security. My name is David Folkus. I'm a PM on the Intune product group. I work as part of our CXE organization, which is about helping customers use and consume the Intune service. And we've got one of our amazing developers with us today. So Rohit actually developed the PowerShell module. So Rohit, do you want to give a quick intro?
Yep. Hi guys, my name is Rohit, and I'm a software engineer on Intune. I've been there for about 2.5 years and having a blast so far.
Awesome. So Rohit created the modules for us. But we want to tell you a quick journey in 20 minutes. So the journey is, we rebuilt Intune last year, and as part of the rebuild of Intune, we chose Graph API as our API of choice for using the UI and using automation in the service itself. And if you follow Brad's blog, Brad talks about how we actually did this, how we moved from Silverlight over to the Azure console. So whilst using Graph API, we actually introduced some GitHub samples in 2017. So how many people have used the GitHub samples? A couple. But we always had on our backlog this request on user voice. So hopefully one person here is one of the 996 votes. So we announced this yesterday. We announced that we have a preview module for the PowerShell for Intune. So it's part of our SDK. The key thing about our PowerShell module is that you can download it today from ak.ms Intune PowerShell. This sits on GitHub today. Because we're in preview, we're going to go through probably 4 previews before we actually go ahead and GA the module itself. The key things are, we support the V1 endpoint only. So the V1 endpoint means that anything is supported by the service is supported by V1. We now support parameter sets, so you no longer have to type the name of alphanumeric or numeric. You don't have to do that anymore. We support PowerShell credentials, and we now support PowerShell pipeline. The beauty of pipeline is get device compliance policies, pipe, remove device compliance policies. So I'm going to pass you over to Rohit. He's going to do you a really cool, hopefully 16-minute demo of the cool things that we've done with the PowerShell SDK today. Yeah. Over to you, Rohit.
Cool. Thanks, Dave. So before I jump into the demos, let me start with a quick explanation of how our PowerShell SDK can fit into how you can use Intune today. So first off, we have Intune over here, our product, and all of its internal workings running as a service in the cloud. So in order for you guys to use it, we need to expose some APIs, and we're doing that through Microsoft Graph today. So Microsoft Graph gives you this very rich set of APIs, and it gives you a very granular level of control in terms of the operations you can perform. However, that granular level of control also comes with a lot of complexity. So we've also provided a user interface by way of the Azure portal. So that user interface abstracts away some of that complexity and essentially makes a trade-off between complexity and usability. So why am I telling you all this? You guys know all of this already. We built the PowerShell SDK to work in a very similar way. So the PowerShell SDK has a one-to-one mapping between the Graph API and the PowerShell SDK. So whatever you can do in the Graph API, you can also do in the PowerShell SDK. So of course, that comes also with the same complexities that you get in the Graph API. So for that, we're going to also release something we're working on called the scenario modules. These scenario modules will be analogous to the user interface that we have in PowerShell in the Azure portal. So that will also make that same trade-off between complexity and usability.
And this is where we want your feedback. So when Rohit shows you the demos and we walk through it, we want your feedback. Are we doing the right thing? Are the scenarios the right way to do it? We're actually going to show one of the scenarios today, which is the LOB app upload. I'll give it away, Rohit. Apologies. But yeah, we'll show you some of the scenarios that we're looking at where we're going to kind of go with it.
Cool. So if we go to the link that Dave showed earlier, aka.ms/Intune PowerShell, we're going to end up on a GitHub page. So on this GitHub page, if we scroll down, we can see a bunch of documentation here. It's going to go through the same steps that I'm going through right now, and it'll show you some basics of how to use the module, how to log in, how do you discover commands, how do you use the module. So this also has the link that I mentioned earlier to the scenario modules. OK, so if you actually want to get the module, we scroll up to the top and click the Release tab. So in the releases, we can see a link here to a zip file. Once we open this zip file, we're going to find a folder in there called releases. Inside that releases folder, we have 2 versions of this module. There's a cross-platform version called Net Standard 2.0, and there's a Windows-only version called Net 4.7.1. The reason we provided both is because, well, clearly the cross-platform version has some benefits that you can use it from anywhere. However, we can't provide the same niceties that we can with the Windows-only version. Because with Windows-only, we can assume that we can pop up Windows Forms, for example, and give you a nice login screen. So I've already gone ahead and copied that folder locally as the Net 4.7.1 folder, and we'll use that for the demo today. So if we take a look at the files inside here, the most important file is the PSD1 file. This is the module manifest, and this is what we'll import when we start to use the module. So let's go do that now. So if I open a PowerShell window here, I can say import-module net 4.7.1 / Microsoft.graph.intune.psd1. OK, so now we've loaded the module. First thing that we want to do once we loaded the module is log in. So we'll do a connect-ms graph, and it shows this familiar pop-up box. I'm going to log into my account. And there we go. So we're logged in, and it tells us that we've logged in as this particular user into this particular tenant. OK, so what do we want to do next? We want to figure out what operations we can actually perform. So anyone here have a guess at how many commandlets we actually have?
And only if you didn't come to the session yesterday.
Exactly, no cheating.
Anybody want to take a guess of how many commandlets we've got?
25? A little bit more.
Keep going, keep going.
I think we can do better than that.
Keep going, more than 26. 50, keep going. Keep going. 200, 5,000? Wow. It's definitely not 5,000. We'll try, but it's not 5,000.
All right, let's actually take a look then. OK, so if we list all the commandlets, that's a lot of commandlets. OK, so let's go and figure out how many exactly we have.
So we have 1,287.
Yep. Yeah. So remember, this mapping is one commandlet here relates to one operation in Microsoft Graph. So how did we generate all of these commandlets? We generated them using something called the graph metadata. So the graph metadata is actually what our graph documentation is also generated based on. So what we can do to figure out what commandlet we want to use is actually look at the graph documentation. So for example, I've got the documentation open over here, and I'm looking at the get mobile app documentation. So if I wanted to get a mobile app, I would make an HTTP request to Microsoft Graph with this route, right? So if we take the different segments in this route and ignore the placeholder over here, we can actually construct the name of the commandlet. So let me do that. So I've got device app management. Oops. And then we concatenate the segments with underscores. OK, so since we're actually trying to do a get call, we use the verb get. And that will give us a listing of all of the apps in our tenant.
And Rohit is a busy boy.
Yes, we have a lot of apps. OK, so what do we want to do next? Let's do something like, let's just pick out the publisher and the display name of the app. So we can do a select here and get the publisher and the display name. And remember, when I run this, this is actually sending it as a single request to the service. We're not doing any client-side processing, which is why it's so fast to get back to us.
And just remember what Rohit's doing, he's doing parameter set so he can tab as well. So that's the beauty of having it as a module itself.
Yeah, that's right. All of this has autocomplete built in. OK, what if we wanted to filter this now? So let's do a filter. Let's say we want to filter based on the publisher, where the publisher contains the word Microsoft. And this is using standard OData filter strings. So whatever you'd include in the $filter section of your URL to graph API, you'd also put into here. And if we scroll up here, we can clearly see that all of them have Microsoft in the name of the publisher. All right, cool. So let's move on to something else now. So let's do some batch operations. I'm going to copy and paste this command over here.
And just to let you know, this document that Rohit's working off, we're going to put it on GitHub.
Yep.
So every single sample we did today, we'll have on GitHub, so you can literally walk through exactly what we've done today.
Yep. Cool. So if we look at this command, we'll see that we're creating this array of URLs, one for Bing, for the Graph docs, and for the Azure portal. And then we're going to pipe it into our new commandlet here, which will create a mobile app. We're creating a web app, and we're assigning the display name and the app URL to whatever we get passed in from this array. OK, so let's do that. So now, what's happening here is that PowerShell is looping through that list and creating all of those apps. And now we can see the list of apps that were created by Intune, because it actually gets returned by Graph. So if we scroll up here, we can see that there are 3 distinct apps. One for Bing, one for, where'd it go? Here you go. For the developer documentation for Graph, and one for the Azure portal. OK, so let's do a little bit more with that concept. Let's create, say, 15 Bing apps.
Which everybody wants in their tenant, correct?
Of course. And here we can see that we're actually creating them on the fly and watching their progress. If we go back to the Azure portal, before we had no applications. And now we have plenty of Bing applications. Right. And there you go. So that's 15 Bing apps created with one single command. OK, so now let's go and try something different. Let's do some paging. So as you guys all know, we can only return 1,000 items at a time. So if we have more than 1,000 of a particular item, then we need to do something called paging. So we need to get these 1,000 objects at a time. So
how many people have heard of paging in Intune? OK, cool. So it's a graph aspect, so we return 1,000 objects only. And what Rohit's going to do is basically going to show you an easy way to page. If you saw any of the examples on GitHub we had today, it was quite a little bit of code you had to do, look for OData, not next link. But this will show you how easy it is to do paging with the new modules that we've done.
Yeah. So essentially what I've done here is I'm opening a new window because I know that I have almost 8,000 audit events. So I'm going to change over to the beta schema because auditing only exists in the beta schema at the moment. So we're using this to just test out a few things. Please don't use this in production. OK, so let's go and we've logged in. So let's go and make a call to this endpoint. So earlier I went and looked up the Graph documentation and found that we needed to call this URL to get all of the audit events. So let's go and run that now. And what
just remember, it's 1,000 entries, so it's going to take a little bit of time.
Exactly, yeah. And there we go. OK, so if we take a look at the audit events, we can see that we didn't actually just get the audit events. We had this object that's a wrapper for the values. So if I look at this in a grid view, we can see that there are multiple columns here. There's something that shows us the number of objects in there, in this particular page, which is 1,000, and it gives us something called a next link. That next link allows us to get the next page of results. If we scroll across, there's actually a property called value, and that's where all of your objects are. So if I wanted to actually get all the audit events, I'd go audit events dot value. And there's the 1,000 audit events. I'm going to kill that over there. OK, so you don't want just the first 1,000 audit events, right? You want all of them. So let's go and get all of them. We've provided this helper commandlet called msgraph all pages. And this will go and automatically do that paging for you and extract all the values from each of those pages. So
and the common scenario for paging is managed devices. Most Intune customers have more than 1,000 devices. I hope you haven't got 1,000 compliance policies, because we need to have a chat if you do. So yeah, it just hopefully this shows you how much easier it is to do the paging implementation. It's just a single pipe, single get MS graph, all pages, so simple to do.
Yep. So I ran that in a separate PowerShell window because I know I've got like 8,000 audit events. So that's going to take a little while to run. So while that's running, let's go try something different. Let's try and upload an iOS LOB app. So how many people here have actually tried to go through the complex business logic of uploading an iOS LOB app or any LOB app? Yeah, so you guys know the pain.
How many people use the script,
right?
our script off GitHub? It was about, I think it's about 3,000 lines. Okay,
Yep.
Rohit, let's make it easier.
And we're going to do this in 2 commands here. Okay, so.
I look really bad now, so go ahead, Rohit.
I'll be honest, I copied and pasted tiny bits of it. Okay, so let's go and first create an object that represents information about the app that we want to upload. So this commandlet here is just a helper commandlet generated with the SDK that allows us to create these objects. So we haven't actually made a call to Intune yet. We've just created the metadata about the object, and we have it stored in a local variable. OK, so now we want to go and use the scenario modules. And I'm going to go and import that right now, and I'll show you where I got this from. So if I go back to my GitHub page and scroll down to the documentation, I can see a link here to another repository. So this repository contains a bunch of PowerShell code with some samples and the scenario modules that I was talking about. So earlier I went and downloaded these scenario modules. I placed them in here inside my scenario modules folder. And so now I've imported those modules. All right, let's go and actually run this command that's available in the scenario module. So as you can see, all we're doing here is running the command called new-lob app. This only takes in the file path to the content that I want to upload, and also the information about the app, which we just created. So if I run this, it's going to go through all of the complex steps, including encrypting the file, uploading the file in chunks, and then telling Intune that we've finished uploading the file. It'll commit the file, and then say that use this particular version of the file when we're done. Yep.
So how much easier is that than taking all our GitHub sample code? Yep. Two commands to upload an iOS LOB app. Yep. Really, really cool.
Yep. Cool. Thanks, guys. Cool, so now we have an iOS LOB app uploaded in 2 commands. Let's try something a little bit more complex then. All right, so let's do some visualization of the apps that we have in here. So maybe I'll go and get all of my apps. While that's running, I'll get this. And I'll group those apps by app type. OK, so if we take a look at these groups,
grouped. Rohit, grouped.
Yeah. Oh, I see. That's why it didn't autocomplete. OK. So if we take a look at this object, we can see that we have a few things here. We've got a list of counts and a list of the actual types. It also contains this group column, which contains all of the objects that sit inside that category. So now I can go and extract the names, the type names, and the counts of those type names, and put them in 2 variables. I've called them xvals and yvals. Right? The reason I've done that is because there is this script here that we put together, which is available in the scenario modules repository, which takes in the x values and y values and can chart something for you. So if you run that, here we go. We've got a nice graphical chart using WinForms to see how many apps we have of each type. If we wanted a bar chart instead, we can just go change that to bar. And we've got a nice bar graph. OK, so we can see that we have a few web apps here, right? So let's go and actually remove all of those web apps. Right? Next call we'll make is another call to Intune to get all of the apps that are a web app. And we're using the same OData filter string I showed you guys earlier. So if we take a look at the apps to delete, and we have a lot of web apps. So all of these, if you take a look at the OData type property here, all of them are Microsoft.graph.web app. So now we can take this list of objects, pipe that into remove device app management _ mobile apps. And this will delete all of the apps. Just to double check that we're doing the right thing, let's go and check the UI. And here we've got lots of Bing web apps. Now, as I run this, we're going to start deleting these one by one. So we'll come back and take a look, but you can already see that the list is getting shorter. OK, so what happened with the audit events now? Let's go take a quick look at that. So audit events, let's do a measure command just to see how many we got from all the pages.
Now, Rohit is a busy boy. So
yep.
What do you think? Really cool way of doing things? So just to finish off, the module is available on that short link, Intune PowerShell. We want your feedback. We love to listen to our customers. We love to listen to IT pros. But you can raise issues on the GitHub repository. Me and Rohit will have a look at it, but we'd love your feedback. We're going to go through probably 3-4 previews, and then we'll go ahead and GA it later on in the year. So the more you feedback, the more we'll change, the more we'll make it better. And yeah, as John said before, yeah, we'd love to get your feedback, what we could do better. I know it's a short tour of the PowerShell modules, and Rohit's done some amazing work for our team. So as a PM, I'd like to thank Rohit for his great work, and Dave and Ramya for all their great work as well. So thank you, everybody. We're just on 20 minutes. Thank you.